Hey, what's going on, guys? Tosh from Stack Trading here with another day of the small account challenge. This is day number 4, and we have a green day. My first green day of the challenge. We finally had a couple of names move today, a couple of former movers that I think you guys are gonna like. And it was a pretty okay day. Started off a little rough, but I was able to really work the account for the rest of the day and end up pretty positive. I ended up a little over $200 after commissions. It came out to $84. So that's, I'll get into that a little bit in a bit. But before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to the channel as well as like the video to really help us out here, and share the video with friends and family if you found it useful and you found it helpful. And turn on that notifications button as well so you can be informed of when we drop our videos as far as educational content, TOD, and small account challenge updates. But with that being said, let's get right into it. I'll go over one of my biggest winning trades on the day. That's actually AMC. Let's go in order here. So AMC, monster rally today. It actually ended up being our trade of the day today. And there were so many opportunities to play this name, and I made sure to take advantage of each and every single one of them. I traded this pretty heavy on my main account, but I also took advantage of it on my small account as well. One of my first initial trades I took here was the break of $11. We talked about this heavily in our pre-market analysis, seeing AMC gap up. I noticed in the pre-market session there was some jumpiness with it, right? And whenever I see stocks like AMC, GME start to jump, it always catches my attention because I know at any moment it could rally, right? It could have some type of short squeeze play out. And that's exactly what you had play out today. So AMC played out exactly how we wanted it to in the morning. You had that initial sell-off, but once it started to rebound back up from, I believe it was around $10.60, and I started to see it come back up to claim that $11, I said, you know what? Let me give this a shot, right? I know if this can break out of $11, that there's a good chance we could test that pre-market high of around $11.50. And that's exactly what we had play out here. AMC shot up to $11.63. I ended up taking my profit there. And then I also decided to trail the rest out on right here. I put the rest at break even, and then as it started to dip a little bit, I think I took the last profit around $11.40. Because it was my first trade, I was like, okay, cool, got some green on the board. Then a bull flag formation formed here, right around $11.60, and I said, you know what? Let me give that a shot as well. So I decided to get in on that. It popped up right up near $12. I cashed out exactly at $11.83. Because I knew $12 was going to be some type of resistance, and I said, you know what, let me take profit here. If there's some type of consolidation here at $12, then I can just get back in on some type of bull flag formation. So I decided to take my profit. Good thing I did, because guess what, it pulled back, another bull flag formed, and guess what, I got back in it again. Ended up taking profits up here as it broke like $12 and some change. I got in at $11.80. It broke above $12. I took profit around 12, like 12.10, and then I also threw my stops at $12. Got stopped out of the rest of that position, and then I got back in one last time here when it dipped on the AMA, broke out above $12 again. I said, you know what? I normally don't do this. I normally don't play bull flag, like 3 different bull flag formations, but I'll try it this time on the same name in the same day. But I was like, you know what, I'll try it this time because I know AMC is a stock, when it gets going, it can run. So as soon as that happened, I said, you know what, let me get back in. And then sure enough, it shot up to $12.30. I took my profits right up here as the high. As the topping tail started to form, I said, okay, let me get out of that. So those were a few of the trades that I took. I didn't take every single one of those trades here on the small account challenge. It was a mix and match between some with my main account, some with the small account. But with AMC, I believe I traded this about 3 times on AMC, and I'll show you the biggest winner that played out today. So with AMC, the big one that really played out was right around here. I only picked up around 100 shares of AMC when this started to happen, but here's the thing. AMC pulled back to its 20, and then it started to reclaim um, the $12 price range. So once that happened, I decided to get back into AMC. I said, you know what? Let me give this a shot because I know there's a good chance this could consolidate for quite some time. But once that 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock action starts to kick back in, we could see AMC have a big move, and it could be an even bigger move, right? And that's exactly what we had play out. I went long here around 11.90, 12 bucks, threw my stops here at 11.58, 11.60, and I said, you know what? Let me just throw my stops at the low here. If we have it take off, hit a new high, I'll go break even, right? But other than that, I am just going to hang out and see what happens. And lo and behold, right around here, AMC ripped up the new highs and just went on a run. Went on an insane run here. I ended up cashing out some of my position here around 1270 because I knew that looking back a few other days, there was some resistance right here, right around that range. So I decided to go ahead and lock that in around 1275. But then there was another bull flag formation here that I decided to get in on at 1258. Caught that move up, and it was just insane. It was insane. I ended up staying in this position. I cashed out. Let's look at my last sell on AMC. My last sell on AMC, I sold it at 1389. So 1389 was my last sell on AMC. You can see here, the high of day is 1420. So I sold on this candlestick right here, 1389, that I originally bought at 1308. So I played this bull flag here, or the bounce off the AMA, sold up here at 1389, and just with 100 shares, that was 80 bucks right there, right? That was half the profit that I made because it was just such a big move as it shot up near the 14 bucks. So that was hands down my best trade of the day. And then also my second best trade was with GameStop. So randomly GameStop started moving, right? And that tends to happen when you see stocks like AMC move. You'll see KOSS move. You'll see Bed Bath & Beyond move, BlackBerry, GameStop. All these stocks just move in unison. So once I started seeing GameStop move, I said, you know what? Let me give this a shot, right? Right around here, around 230. 230, let me double check. 237, which was right. Let me make sure that I'm reading this right. Yeah, 237. So I got in right around here as it started to form this flag. It held the AMA, and I said, you know what? This looks like it wants to go, right? I didn't trust it down here because of the aggressive sell-off that it had up here at the tops, and really, one thing that I said is if it really starts to hold the AMA and we get a bull flag, I'll try it. And that's exactly what we had here. We had a small risk here, so I decided to play it long. Lo and behold, AMC ended up ripping all the way up as high as almost 170, and ended up really becoming a really nice trade for me. I sold here around 167. I'm sorry, I sold at 168.78, which is right around here. So I sold very close to the highs, about $1 away from the highs. And then I decided to do the rest. I decided to go bar by bar on it. So I ended up taking my last profit here at 166.68. Ended up giving me about $75 in profit, putting me in total on the day of about $202. But as you can see, after commissions, because of some of the other trades that I had, I ended up actually only $84 on the day. So there were a few trades with Mara. I took in pre-action. The inverse of the Qs, IHT, CRIS was my biggest loser. But nonetheless, there wasn't a lot of momentum outside of AMC and GME, so I'm still waiting for that small cap momentum. It's been pretty dead all week, but let's see. Small account challenge is still alive. It's still alive and well. We have taken a hit, but we're climbing back. So that's going to do it for me. Please make sure to comment in the video below if you traded AMC, if you traded GME, or any other names that I listed. Comment below. How'd you trade it? What do you see it going from here? And make sure to share it. Share with your friends and family. Like the video, subscribe, and make sure to turn on that notification, guys. But that's going to do it for me. I will see you tomorrow for the last trading day of the week. Hopefully we can end it out nice and well with a fat green day. Hopefully I'll be able to report that to you guys. But that's going to do it for me, guys. Have a good one, all right? See ya.